is when you can create many variations of the same color. So how dark a color can get to how light a color can get. And your goal is to use as much pressure as you can to get the first little square. And then less pressure. I'm not going to press so hard for my next section. Less pressure. As little pressure as I possibly can. And then here I'm going to do just a little bit of lines. Now, light pressure blending, we're going to use the light pressure that we've done here. Not pressing hard. And blending means that there's overlapping happening, overlapping of colors. I'm not pressing hard, just playing and overlapping colors. Heavy pressure blending. So we're going to do what we did on the first box. We are going to press heavy. Going over the same section, I've pressed really heavy. Now I'm going to take another color. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to overlap it just a little bit. Maybe I'll do it one more time. See what happened when I went over with my yellow and I went over my blue. It pulled the blue into it and color mixed without me even meaning to. If your oil pastel gets dirty, you can either color it on your paper like this and it'll get that blue off, or you can always pull it off with your finger to clean it so you can get a true yellow again. Okay, so I like to do a combination of light and heavy blending when I'm trying to get my colors to fade into each other. So for this, I'm going to use my red, my orange, and my yellow. So I'm going to start with a really small section. I'm going to press heavy with my red. Small section, I'm pressing hard. Now I'm going to press light next to it. I always like to put my dark layer down first, and then I'll put the lighter color on top. So now this is where this light pressure is where I'm going to make my red orange. Alright, so I've blended my red orange. Now I'm going to take my orange on the side. I'm going to make a small section of just orange. And then if I want that to go into my yellow, I'm going to do my light pressure. Got some red on there. Take my light pressure. Go over that. And now I'll have my section of heavy pressure. And that's how I'm doing my blending. We're gonna use blue and red for this. So first, I'm gonna put blue, then red. And down here, I'm gonna put red, then blue. And I'm gonna use light pressure, LP. So blue first with light pressure, then red with light pressure, red with light pressure, then blue with light pressure. Even though we use the same they look a tad bit different. So now let's do blue, light pressure, with red, heavy pressure. And then we'll do red with light pressure. And then we'll do blue with heavy pressure. So, blue light pressure, red heavy pressure, red light pressure, blue heavy pressure. Again, I'm getting two different looking colors. Now for the last one, let's do blue with heavy pressure, and then red with heavy pressure. Red first here with heavy pressure, then blue with heavy pressure. I'm going a little bit over to my other box here. Ooh. Okay. If you're getting a lot of these, I like to just take my paper and dump it into the trash. So I'm gonna go do that. Sgraffito is a lot of fun. It's when you carve into something. So if I use my heavy pressure with my red, and just for fun to see what it looks like with different colors.
Maybe I'll use my heavy pressure, place it right next to it, my orange. Heavy pressure blue, okay.
You can carve into things with your fingernail. You can get a pen and take away the place where the ink comes out. You can get a popsicle stick. You can get the back of your colored pencil. And just by putting some pressure, you can scratch into it. And our last one, pulling with your finger. If I take my red and I color hard, I can take my finger, putting pressure and pulling in a direction. I can smudge my red oil pastel. Some artists use this to blend colors together. So we could put a red next to an orange. Take our finger and we could blend in the same direction. Or red next to yellow. I could pull my red into my yellow, or I could pull my yellow to my red. There are some artists who don't like to get their fingers messy. So you get a paper towel, you just put it over your finger. And you can pull